Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. If you're looking right now on the thumbnail, you will see that it says Bogle would be alive if he had pursued his dream of being a cop like me. Yes. So this is an interview that the Jamaica Young Police channel author, I've done with a Rastaman, you know, so when I have nothing against no one and them thing there. You understand? When I burn fire upon a rasta and them thing there. And whether the wicked one them, because you have some wicked rasta out there, like, the one them where you understand, where they meet back soul and all them thing there, where them not a rasta, them a rascal. So first before even let you listen to the interview, I want to big up all of the people them in a Jonestown, yeah man, Maya Street, Big Iggy and all them man there, and Lance and yeah, that's all of the people them in a Jonestown. Yeah man, 51 Penn Street to in a father yard, and people them from my pathway, Scarface pathway, in a jungle, Tank, Lennox, Hale, me, Whoopi, Debbie, and the rest of them and them thing. So I want you people to listen to this interview, because most people didn't know that that Bogle in 1986 August, Bogle and I, you know, we had met up at 79 Duke Street, downtown Kingston. That's where you used to do the police test. Both of us did the test, nothing planned, just by coincidence we meet up together and Bogle passed the test. Bogle did not he didn't do the police interview. I did it, and and the rest is history. So I thought I know more or less if Bogle had pursued his career as being a police officer, he would be alive today. Because if being a man could not send anyone to kill him, because he would have his gun on him. A few of the guys that may kill Bogle. The first one that was killed was Stranger from Waterhouse. And I'm not gonna debate about that. I know that Beanie Man didn't even know certain things until now. You understand? But I want you to listen to the interview. And as usual, I am not going to burden you with too much information. So once it reaches a certain part, you know how it is. So you listen, you will decide.
Man, we can't punish the police. Oh, we should punish the
That is
police.
what they are trying to do.
Listen, no. Police is not Babylon. Babylon is a live.
Alright.
You understand me more? You get this in your head, So when you take by a Jamaican CD and you hear me burn Babylon, me a burn Babylon, and I want you to help me burn Babylon. This live that you have to be worth.
Gerald leave Bogle. Bogle is my cousin. The same day when I went down there, to 79 Duke Street, it's Bogle I meet up on there, Gerald leave, Bogle where them said Beanie Man killed. Bogle is my cousin. Me, and my mother family and everything. Them come from 51 Maya Street. That's a big guy.
Granny used to tell me all the time, sparks when faith and preparation combine. The road been right here all this time, but you gotta look with more than your eyes. And the small axe Jesse Ryle representing for I Just Star Mindset, rich forever.
Blessed love, pleasant good evening or good afternoon. Warm welcome Mindset program. I just am your host, and I want to greet the item officially in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I the First, Empress Menin the First, Holy Emmanuel I, King Selassie I Jah, Rastafari. Warm welcome beautiful viewers and subscribers one more day above ground. As you know, life is our ultimate position. Nothing no greater than that, no matter what go on. Zine, so we're giving thanks. Would I love the item, please push that like button as the item forwarding. Push that like button. That is important. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Zine. Today we have a lovely show, lovely program line up for the item. Zane. Our special guest today is a past police officer of the Jamaica JCF. Zane, yeah. So he's also the blogger of the Jamaica Young People Police. I don't know if I get that right, Zane. But anyway, we are going to introduce the virgin to the Mindset program. Blessed love, honorable family.
Yeah, man. Respect, man. I just stars.
Yes, I. Manners and respect.
Man, give thanks, man. Every time, man. And nothing but love, my brother.
Yeah, man. I'm more love and strength, man. Every time. So, great to have the hype on the platform here, my brother. Give thanks for taking the time.
Sure. Yeah, man. You know, knowledge is power, Rasta. Knowledge keep to yourself and you're not part it to others. You know, it's not knowledge.
True.
You know, you're just being selfish. So, you know, each one teach one.
Yes, I. That is the reality. Each one teach one, my lord. Yeah, man. Give thanks. Yes, I.
Sure.
All right. Talk to me, cause I have a channel on the YouTube. Talk to me about that first before we even go into anything. Still, you know, so people can go and subscribe to the I channel.
Yeah, man. The Jamaica Young Police channel. How that channel came by, I was in Washington D.C. and as a former police officer, a detective, working at Unspear. Unspear are one crime-infested area. Majority of people them in a Unspear area, them know me as, Porter. Some people, know them call me the big red one. As me, me and a brother named Bobby Williams was partner, Bobby Reds. Good police, brave. So, when the government of Jamaica, first, after the extradition of Christopher Dudoscope to America, see the attack on the police force and the empowerment of the criminals in Jamaica. I say, but Jamaica going backwards. There's no way in a world where, you pay reparation to criminals. So, we see the government of Jamaica, pay reparation to the people, them at Tivoli Gardens, based on the incursion and at the end of the inquiry, this man from Barbados, is the security forces in blame. So, based on all of those anomalies, I said, no, man, we are go back there. These people are hell-bent on destroying Jamaican people. You understand? And being someone who's from the ghetto and know how life in the ghetto is, you know that the ghetto people, look up to people up there for guidance, So when the people them up there, empower you to say, yes, this is the way, you're a criminal, we put you up on a pedestal. And when the police come and the security force come, we are going to blame them and we are going to exonerate you and we give you money and them things. You're not empowering the youth them now for better themselves. And then now, police them now want to leave the police force in droves, in which the channel was deliberately set up for the young police them to leave Jamaica and leave the police force and better themselves. Because being a police in Jamaica, you're just a little step above the poor people them. And when you're a police in Jamaica, you get paid the 25th and you broke the 25th. I tell you that.
All right. So that's how I start the channel. All right now.
Yes, man. To make the young police them migrate from Jamaica and make themselves better men and better women. Because since I have migrated and everything from Jamaica, my life has been 10,000% better. Migrate from Jamaica to America. And in America I joined the military and the rest is history. It was the best thing I've ever done.
Alright.
So,
yeah, speed it up too much. You go too fast. See? You go too fast. Slow down a bit. See? Slow down a bit. You tell me how you start the channel, Zane, and yeah, that we give thanks. That is that is sufficient, Major. So here may I ask the I know, Zane, what made you join the police force at the time when you joined the police force in Jamaica?
all right, from I was 4 years old. I am from Jonestown, born and raised in Jonestown. From I was 4, there was this detective, that worked at Admiral Town. A man them called Tom Levine. Bad police. Was a detective. Who was a police too, Back then, him have on a chaparita and him always him tie and him always pristine. You understand? And and the man was fearless, All of the rude boy them afraid of him, Him alone driving, And the women them love him. Even some of the bad man them love him because them say him fear. And he was the kind of detective, a man I get trouble. He was come and talk to the mother and tell him to come to the police station, or if him don't come, anytime me and him meet up on them thing there, is a total different story. And this man was able to maintain crime in a Jonestown, Craigtown, all around. That was before you have any Lengar, Trinity and them and I said, that's what the man would have liked to be like, Tom Levine. Boss is still low, when him come out of him vehicle and them thing there. And him always shake him right hand with him chaparita for show him jewelry but him bossy and him clean and well spoken, soft spoken man and criminal fear him. And I always say, I would like to be a police like him, Although I have police in my family too, You understand? So so he was the man that, was my idol. So yes, I want to be a police officer. And he was a fair police officer and fearless too, So that's how my inclination as a young youth decided say, yes, I want to be a police officer. And the rest is history. Nothing else. So when I was in high school, I used to attend St. Mary's College in Bogle, St. Catherine. That's the same school that Butch Stewart used to attend. You understand? And when I was going in Ford Farm, I have an uncle, him gunman killed him years ago, and I told him, he was a police, I told him that I'm ready to join the police force. At the time I was 16 and some months. My father took me to him and sent me down to Duke Street in August 1986. And I know this is the first that people is going to know this. Gerald Lee for Bogle. Bogle is my cousin. The same day when I went down there to 79 Duke Street, it's Bogle I meet up on there, Gerald Levy, Bogle where them said Beanie Man killed. Bogle is my cousin. Me, and my mother family and everything. Them come from 51 Maya Street. That's a big yard, Jonestown. So I saw Bogle there and we did the test. It was me, Bogle, and a girl from Waterford. Her last name is Brown. But she didn't pass the girl didn't pass the interview. And Bogle didn't come for the interview. So when I saw Bogle after that, when I did the interview in August 1986, Bogle said that, I don't have to be no informer and anything. I told him that's fine, that's the road that I'm going to try. You understand? So Bogle, if Bogle had follow up, maybe his life would be totally different and he would be still here, Because 1986, Bogle, 1986 August,
but it
Bogle
wouldn't be
did the police test.
It wouldn't be a Bogle still.
Well, it would still be a police. You understand? Bogle will be 68. I am at 68. I'm still in my early 50s. You know, Bogle just 3 years old. So Bogle far from being 60. He would have far from being 60 now. So if Bogle had follow up, with the interview, you understand? You would be a police officer. Because him have everything, he wouldn't feel the medical or anything like that. And I know that most Jamaican people, first they must hear this. So Bogle did. Well, I heard somebody had told me that Mutty Perkins had mentioned it and said that he had a cousin. But I never came out, and the only person knew about it, apart from Bogle, Willie Agar knew, Bogle told him, and Bobby Williams. That's a police I used to work for years named Bobby Rex. You understand? So Bogle had the chance to become a police officer, passed the test. Both of us passed it in August 1986. Just by coincidence, both of us meet up there at 79 Duke Street, Kingston. He passed the test, man just did not turn up for the interview. Because when he went back to Jungle and told them, people discourage him. You understand? So even when I leave Jungle in 1987, I went to training school, he was still up by tank. And the rest is history.
Seeing.
That was the first time in my life I graduate, and any higher institution. So that's why the police force itself, it's very, very important to me. I still have this feel to the police force because it has imparted so many good values. You have good people and you have bad people. Well, I can tell you this, working in the police force, whether or not you your viewers want to believe it, it's just the same way like how you have the criminal gangs outside in the community. It's the same way you have the criminal gangs in the police force, and those people, they are more popular than the honest police, I am telling you that, When I say criminal police, I talk about police rob people, them coke and all of them things. But I am the kind of police now. I am totally against police robbing anyone. You are police, you're supposed to represent law and order. Nothing I hate so like a thief in police. I don't like them. Because they are the one that destroy the trust of the people. You understand? Police supposed to uphold the law. That's the job of the police. And the people supposed to respect and love the police.
So why you would have thieving police and killer police and all that? Why the police become so corrupt? Why that corruption is in there?
Well, some of them make excuses. I am going to tell you this. As I am the kind of guy who I am not afraid of anyone. I work with the likes of Ox. Alright, I'm going to digress a little. I'm going to just give you a little snaps about corrupt police. Hard-working police, but them corrupt. You understand? So, I don't know if you know about Ox, then them call him one a day. When Ox get, Ox, you see, the corruption is rife in our police force, So Ox, he used to be a detective, and he was at special anti-crime. That's what them call acid. And the thing is that now with Ox, he had collected a check in bribery. Only idiot police do that. I don't support them thing there. Only idiot police do that and them thing. A man commit himself, and you are gonna lock him up, and based on the conversation you have with the man decide to give you a check, and you as a fool police tell the man to write cash and you go cash the check. So you go went to a wholesale where he knew the people and them change the check. And the man reported him. At the time, Macmillan was commissioner of police, and Owen Ellington was Macmillan, 2IC. And that's how Them should have, the reason why they didn't charge Ox criminally for that, you know, is because of connection where the person who that he took the gave him the check, reported him, and they investigate, but they didn't charge him because the man did not give a statement. So they put him back in uniform. He's a very hard-working police, you know. So they send him to Portland. Shortly after that, he came to Huntsville. When he came to Huntsville, he was working. First 2 officers he was given to work, it was me and Bobby. Good police, though, I tell you. You know, when I say good police in terms of fighting crime. If you have a group of men, 12 men standing, Ox can tell you which 3 men in a group have gun. I don't know where him get that that intuition from, or that gift, but he's that gifted. So, you know, we are working until one time, and the man said to me, say, he had made a suggestion, you know, that we did something. I tell him, say, no. The man, I said, man, this is where he's saying, you feel the bad police, and you don't want to make money. You're gonna dead poor, you know. How you think Leng and them man they make money? You think Leng just get rich such a thing? Only but people them man they shape down, you know. That's so me tell him, say, look here, I am not that kind of guy, you know. You understand what I'm saying? I say, me come from a ghetto. I say, you come from a ghetto to one thing, but my mindset is totally different. I don't believe in police robbing people and shake them up. If somebody commit a crime and break the law, you as the police supposed to arrest them. And you're not supposed to shake them down and them thing. That's wrong. Because the thing is that now, it's when you do that, the same person is going to tell everyone that you are a thief in police. And guess what? Whenever you want people in confrontation and say you're a thief in police, it doesn't matter how you retaliate and anything. They say you have a thing on your conscience. Your conscience is going to remind you, yes, you're a thief. How you going to feel about that, and even your children them feel them say your father a thief. I'm not saying, you know, saying from that, he never say anything to me again. And a lot of police after that even, you know, try to get me involved in a thieving. Like in a 1994. So all years up on the street and I work on the special squad. 1994, a police officer called me in my house. My house was him the work on team. Brave police, you know. Gunman did even shot him with me in Riverton. Bad police. But the man was a batty man too, you know. But we never met that bad away on him thing there. You know. We can't talk to you about next time about him. Bad police. So the man now called me at my house, you know, my house one, you know. About 2 o'clock one night, 1994. Them time they have some illegal cheese, you know, I go around in Jamaica, you know. You understand? So when him called me, him dead now, you know, a brother named Kirk, my fan sent me here. The man called me, I answer my phone, and the man said, why Porter? I have some information and everything, they work here, I make a bag of money, you know. And I said, oh. I said, yeah man, I know it's about a truckload of cheese, you know, and custom goods. And you understand? I said, but we don't work a custom, so we are going to. He said, no man, we are going to take it. I said, you mean take it? He said, yeah, one, so you know, I make some money. I said, no man, I said, virgin, they don't know me already and them thing, man. You know, I talk all the while in a vehicle and them thing. I said, I'm not going to push with no police thief. You understand? And the man I said, boy, I'm not even remember, you understand? Anyway, I give him the number of next man to work on the team and everything. I know say next man with thief. So I give him the number of police where I know with thief and other man with on the team, you know. And I'm on my phone. Come I work the morning and once I tell you, man. Kirk man, the other man, I tell you, peace smile upon the man them face, you know.
It's a police
so the other man said to me,
it's a police a thief cheese.
Yeah man, chocolate of cheese.
It's a chocolate.
But guess what? Yeah, and guess what? After Kirk Palmer with the cheese and them thing, the man buy a yellow BMW. How all the money he making, you know, from thief in the cheese, you know. Anyway, you know, that was one incident of them thing there. And there's so many incidents with police because the thing, you know, the man trying the police force, and if you're a bad police, you have a thief. So all of the bad police them, police know say them a thief. Not all in but some. So I can't tell you right now, 2 police when I know are Jamaica, but I can't tell you I'm a thief. When I work with and I know them character and credibility. I have a brother with an unspear right now when he's M4 with. Brave, fearless police officer. The man is a thief. I used to work with him at Clarendon as young police and them thing. You can't know when a man a thief and you're a young police. And the man not thief. Him tell you straight as it is, you know. Whole heap of police might not like him and them thing there. Guys, a man, you know, will lock up all police and send them to prison, you know. You understand? Him not play. Good police. You have a next one here, Ruben Gunter. He come from Portland. And I tell us, I want the most honest police me ever work in my life. In Jamaica, in my first police to get captured, Ruben Gunter. Him honest tell him, some police say him fool. Wanna fool the man fooling him. Honest. Him go with good traits for a countryman. And most of the country police them are my thief in the police force. You know? And I Kingstonian them. You know? Most of the Kingstonian them are honest people them. Honest police. The police them are born and go and I get to a police. In a police force come from they get to them at Jamaica. A good police them. Honest. I police them come from rural Jamaica. They might thief in a police force. Big time. It seems like, I don't know, it seems like the people in my country, because them go impoverished and them, you know, from dirt floor and all them things. So when them join the police force, them see it as a way to make money. You understand? And after a while, them become real corrupt. You understand? Like I'll even cowboy and them guy there. But the reason why I leave the police force, you know, I was literally forced out because to protect my life, you know. And I am going to give you an incident on how Jamaican people mindset. Remember, I'm born and grew at Jonestown. I know Willie God from a little boy. I know General Starkey. I know George Powerman. I know Spurline. Spurline and my mother go to school together. You understand? Spurline come from a place named P3 Road. My mother. 2 of them, you know, Spurline live in Connecticut now and them thing. Spurline they charged in 1982 for kill a police, you know. He wasn't present when the police did it, but he was a part of the conspiracy with Terry Gillett's son that I remember at Parliament from St. Mary. And the reason is one of my family who were police why him never dead. Why them never killed him in a car PhD one. Spurline. In the charge murder and I quickest trial still doing a car. Spurline saying back then, you know. Yeah, PNP, you know, it's hard for you guys prison and everything in Jamaica. You know. Half an hour, the juror, he was acquitted. Ian Terry Gillett's son. You know. So there's endless amount of history and everything with me growing up in Jamaica. So the reason why I had to leave, why I leave the police force. You know.
Oh, yes, sir. Too much corruption.
Really,
too much corruption force out there.
Alright, and let me tell you this. You see, the police force now have no use of honest police. Just remember when I just tell you. When I say honest police, I talk police when a thief. You understand? If you're a thief, you're not going up there. You understand? So when you thieving police, them go up right up. Because them compromise. So people have secret for them and vice versa. You see good police were honest and work and them thing there. He's not going up there because he's not dueling to anyone. Like the brother I tell you about when he Ruben Gunter. Gunter should at least be a senior superintendent of police. The way the man honest. M4 Wade should have even as assistant commissioner of police. You understand? So I'll tell you now, so the reason why I leave the police force now, boy, may I tell you, something did happen on them thing there, with the police them, man them, something this one witness, you know, man them police, you know, I was there, you know, man dead. And then me realize, you know, say I rob the police, them I rob the man, rob them dead man, you know. You understand? I say, no, I say, boy, man, them a tell me, say, boy, me get my own and them thing. So me tell them, say, no, me no want none of it and them thing. Only me say, I want to keep it and them thing. So me remind a man, say, Jones told me born and grown. I say, everybody know my father and them thing. You understand? Me can't thief, me never raised that way. You understand?
So
if me go do that, me can't.
So what go on? The man them lick down someone. And,
yeah, man, yeah.
And then I rob the virgin.
Yeah, man, it's a robbery, man. The man them. I mean, I tell you this. The first time the man them, the police them rob. I tell you, drugs. Me never see so much money in my life. I tell you. Me never see. I first in my life. Me never work a bank. Me never see so much money in my life as police. And the man them take the money and all of them thing there, and you understand. And me tell the man them say me get my own and them thing there and drugs. I tell them say no, me no want nothing. So me are the only man. It was three of us was there when everything happened. And me are the only man who said me no want none. So I 3 away, then it end up become 4. And me tell the man them say me no want none. The man them a try to convince me, to involve me, to say, yeah, me come on the scene and you know me have to fire my gun and you understand for carburet the man them thing. And I say no, me not tell me say based on what I have seen, me say if me say me can't do that. I have to write the truth about that. I say me not have a problem for dirty boy dead and them thing, but me not support no police with no robbery. Me not like thieving police because if you don't do that, I say me have family and friend and them thing you know. And the same thing you know we do with them man. You understand what I'm saying? We can't do that. So right then and there, you know, boy, I become enemy number 1 to the man. And the man them to me, say, boy, I cannot be trusted. So anyway, you know, I see him time now. The one.
So how long you did in the force? Before
I spent 17 years, 3 months, 3 weeks and 3 days.
Seeing and during that 17 years there.
So if you notice some of the some of the I listened to his second video in which some of he cut out a part of the interview, but I'll let you guys, if you guys want to hear the rest of it in its entirety, because he had posted another one in which he did not continue from where he left off. So I will, you know, if you guys want it, is all based on the likes and the views and stuff like that. Normally I don't give you a video more than 20 minutes at most, but I know that maybe this is very interesting because this is life story. This is telling you about the life of Bogle. You understand? Oh, you know, Bogle could have been alive today, you know, because he successfully passed the police the same day as I did in August 1986. So people might see him and think, say, you know, Bogle was just a ghetto youth and you know, him never have him faculty intact and him thing. But Bogle was a bright brother and him thing, you know. You understand? I know from family. Bogle did bright, but it's just that the reason why Bogle did not pursue it. Because even when I was there and him thing, after me pass the test and him thing, you know, the same August, September there about, I remember a brother name, and him come from prison, you know, on Saturday, and in the time I kill them, you know, damn, yeah, the Saturday, but I see you do all if I gunshot them and them thing, that I then go pay him a visit, and I remember the boy name and them thing, and boy, you know, and him fire upon Leng them and them thing, and, you know, preemptive strike. And at the same time, you know, some people, I tell you, get the people stay, you know, some of them was saying that, boy, Leng, they have to kill him, then could have shot him in him on her in him foot. And all that nonsense again, you know. But, you know, I want to tell you, you know, people like Angela and, you know, and Georgie and, you know, those are the people that did really knew. And the ends, you know, the corner that I used to, I you know, you get to, you know, everybody have like a corner and them thing where you hang out. But Mike, where music hang out, me are the youngest one, pure big man and them thing, and them big man, the Merc, and you understand, and like Errol, Oliver, Eli, a police in America now, Eli, my cousin, Leo, you understand, and they make certain, and keep me on the right path there and them thing, and I kind of say, oh, come here and them thing and get yourself wind up, cause you have a police you got on, Yeah, you understand, so, you understand, and make certain, say, stay on the straight path. Boy, me and them go up on them, yeah, and all kind of thing. Most of them dead now and them thing there. So, anyway, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, like it, share the video, and comment on it. So, this is the first you're going to know that Bogle was about to become a member of the police force. And because of the same illiterate people, them up by tanks, that's why the man never finished him thing, him dream. I wanted to be a police. And people them tell him say I'll be an informer and them thing there. I become an informer according to them and look where I'm at now. So youths from Jonestown, Jungle and any ghetto and them thing there, you can become something instead of you getting advertised that you're wanted or anything like that are with gun. Because the gun is the gun. Only thing you're gonna put you if it's illegal, prison or the mag. I am telling you that. All the best here. Jamaica Young Police channel out.